Hi, I'm Jeanette Brown and I need to tell you something that's keeping me up at night. I've discovered a devastating problem that's affecting millions of retirees and nobody's talking about it. And what's worse, this problem is getting bigger every single year. Now, if you're planning to retire in the next 5, 10 or even 15 years, you need to hear this, because what I'm about to share could be the difference between living an epic retirement or facing decades of regret. You see, I've spent years supporting people through major life transitions, and I've developed a powerful way for people to coach themselves through these changes. And through this work, I've noticed something alarming about retirement that most people completely miss. It's not about money, though everyone thinks it is. It's not about health, that's crucial too. It's about something far more devastating, and it's hiding in plain sight. Your retirement will be longer than your career. Let that sink in for a moment. We're not talking about 5, 10, 15 years anymore, like your parents' generation. We're talking about 25, 30, or even 35 years. That's right, 3 decades or more of retirement. Think about that. 3 decades. That's like starting a whole new adult life. And here's what makes it even more challenging. Our health spans are increasing even faster than our lifespans. Now, what do I mean by health span? This is a period of life where you're healthy, active, and capable of doing pretty much anything you want. Now, previous generations had shorter retirements, partly because their health declined, but that's not happening anymore. Medical advances mean you're likely to stay healthy and active for longer than you imagine. And this creates a whole new problem. You'll be vibrant, capable, and energetic with nothing truly meaningful to do. I see this pattern playing out all the time. People retire to what they think is their dream life. They focus on what I call the 3 Gs, golf, grandchildren and gardening. Now, don't get me wrong, these are wonderful parts of retirement, but they're not enough on their own. Now, Harvard professor Arthur Brooks helps us understand why. He breaks down happiness into 3 essential parts: enjoyment, satisfaction, and meaning. Now, let's break this down. Enjoyment is the pleasure you get from activities. Satisfaction comes from achieving things, and meaning is about contributing to something bigger than yourself, about making a difference. But typical retirement, it only gives you one of these 3, and that's enjoyment. You're actually missing 2/3 of what creates true happiness. That's like trying to sit on a one-legged stool. It simply can't support you for that period of time. So that is why I see many retirees struggling after the initial honeymoon period wears off. They're living on 1/3 of their happiness potential, and they don't even realize it. But here's the good news. I've developed a framework that helps people coach themselves to address all 3 parts of happiness in retirement. Now, I call this the 4 C's of epic retirement: curiosity, confidence, connection, and courage. Now, let's start with curiosity. Being curious in retirement means never stopping learning. It means keeping your brain active with new challenges. And when you're curious, you get enjoyment from learning new things. You get satisfaction from mastering new skills, and you find meaning in sharing your knowledge with others. Now, the next one is confidence. Retirement can shake your confidence because so much of our identity is tied to our work. But you have decades of wisdom and experience to share. Being confident in retirement means recognizing your value beyond your career. It means knowing you still have so much to contribute. Then there's connection. This is crucial because isolation in retirement is as dangerous as smoking. And research backs this. Connection means building your retirement tribe. It means staying engaged with your people. It means creating new relationships based on who you are now and not who you were. Now, the final C is courage. Courage means being willing to step out of your comfort zone and try new things. It could be things like volunteering for a cause you care about, pursuing that passion project you've been dreaming about. Remember, you could have 30 years ahead of you. That's too long to live without purpose. It's too long to live on just 1/3 of your happiness potential. But here's the thing, you need to start preparing for this now, not after you retire. So if you want to learn more about how to coach yourself to an epic retirement, I've created an online course that guides you through this entire process. Now, you'll find the link to my course in the description below, because remember, your retirement could be longer than your career. And that's not a threat, it's an opportunity, but only if you're prepared for it. The time to reimagine your retirement is now.